The renegade cryptocurrency that is used to avoid the watchful eye of financial authorities has made history yet again. Bitcoin's value surged past $500 this weekend after months of steady growth. But as the currency is scoring more and more points, it keeps raising eyebrows in Washington, as Gayane Chichakyan reports.
There's around $1.2 trillion circulating in U.S. currency compared to around $3 billion in Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is still a very small phenomenon, but it's growing and very rapidly. The value of a Bitcoin has increased tenfold since early 2013. Bitcoin bypasses government currencies. It's not subject to any regulations. And at the moment, the government is looking at it with suspicion, citing concerns that the virtual currency is being used for facilitating illegal activity, like drug trade.
We've seen things like Bitcoin and others, these internet-based currencies that are not subject to regulation or oversight, and we're working very hard to look at how we can counteract that.
But Bitcoin supporters are pointing to the fact that this new peer-to-peer payment system is being used in a widening variety of transactions. Bitcoiners, for example, are now actively chipping in to help the victims of the typhoon in the Philippines. The U.S. government and the U.S. Federal Reserve obviously can't deny the rapid development of Bitcoin and are right now thinking how to maybe incorporate Bitcoin into the conventional money system, possibly wishing to see Bitcoin as more of a technological innovation rather than a truly stateless and independent currency. In Washington, I'm Gayane Chichakyan.
So, what is at the heart of the digital currency's success? Bitcoins are stored in anonymous online wallets, and users can carry out transactions between them, bypassing the banks, middlemen, and what's more important, the governments. Author and executive editor of Laissez-Faire Books, Jeffrey Tucker, says officials have no chance of bringing Bitcoin under their full control.
Governments always like to control money, they like to control currency, and frankly, Washington is starting to get a little panicked about Bitcoin. A year ago, it was a laughingstock. Now people are starting to worry. Essentially, they don't want anything that happens out of their control, and Bitcoin really just doesn't care, actually. It's a perfect currency, and it is immune from abuse by governments and regulators. No one controls Bitcoin. It's purely a product of the global international market of traders and users. So in that sense, Bitcoin is a revolutionary tool to free people from oppression from their nation states. Governments can try to control it, but ultimately they cannot.